We appreciate your choosing our theater. And to make this experience more enjoyable for everyone, we hope you'll refrain from talking during the show. Thank you.
Its intensity may be more than some wish to be exposed to.
Scary videos from the web.
Leave a comment for more videos like this one. Camping alone can be a fun experience, but it's essential to recognize the risks and take precautions. Here are some dangers of camping solo: getting lost, health emergencies, wildlife encounters, but the dangers extend beyond those things. There have been those times people have been attacked by strangers. Here are some points to consider. Isolated locations. Camping often takes us far from civilization, and remote areas can attract individuals with ill intentions. So always be aware of your surroundings and camp in well-traveled spots if possible. Remember to inform somebody about your camping plans and your expected return time. Consider carrying personal safety devices like pepper spray or a whistle, or maybe even... Remember, while the vast majority of campers have positive experiences, it's essential to stay vigilant and prioritize your safety. In today's episode, we're going to check out everything from exploring haunted woods, a military base, and some outdoor overnight solo camps.
Number 5.
The English Woodsman is a stealth and solo camper out of the UK. On this particular night, he's doing urban bivvy bag camping in a spooky woodland. And he's not too far from civilization, just far enough. If you want to check out more of his videos, I'll leave a link in the description. Let's check in on Dan right now and see what his plans are for the evening.
I'm here anyway, so we'll take this path. Without me falling back too much. It's quite steep, this. Dig them feet in, lad. Oh.
I think he's found a perfect spot.
Doesn't seem too bad, does it? I'm liking this spot. What a nice little spot this is. Yeah, it's local. It's not far away from home at all. 20-minute walk maybe it was. It's fantastic, to be fair.
After Dan settles down into a spot for the night, he starts making a little bit of dinner. Not long after that, he starts hearing footsteps.
I'm going to be out Friday night, but I'm going away Saturday, so I've got a bit of a drive as well, so I didn't want to be tired, and it's going to throw it down Friday night as well, and rain camping is really good.
It looks like Dan's becoming uncomfortable with the spot that he chose. Maybe he's having second thoughts about this spot.
I hope I got that on camera. I really hope I did. Because if I didn't, and I'm showing this, people won't believe that. Just, my heart's beating a bit quickly. That is strange. And that is strange. I'm going to put it down, there could just be something behind me here. But it sounded like human footsteps.
Let's take a listen on the replay.
Is that a badger? I don't know why I keep messing around with it.
After hearing footsteps for a second time, Dan's becoming a little bit more uneasy.
There's that noise again now. Hello? Hello? You got to better hear that. There's nobody here. And it sounds like someone's just walking around. It's like it's just there. Right, so it's starting to get darker now, and to be fair, I am starting to be nervous after what happened earlier. It happened twice. One time I could accept it. Second time it's a bit different. I want to set up. I really do. But I don't want to bail either. I don't just want to go. Just go home. And it sounds like someone's walking, but it's really dry. And it's not, it is dry, but we've had a lot of rain. So it's not like the grass is that crunchy. And I'm like I said, I'm just wondering if I'm staying here for night.
Dan decides he's going to stick it out for the night. So he grabs his bivvy tent and gets ready to settle in for the evening. But then he starts hearing noises again.
I've just heard the noise again, but not as much. I didn't want to turn the camera on, okay? It was just like a quick... I don't like it in here. Everything's just telling me no, honestly. I'm going to be honest, I can't stay here now. I want to be a wimp. I don't care if people call me a wimp in the comments, but I can't stay here. I'm too unsettled. I'm nervous. I've done camping like this a load of times. I think I'm going to go find somewhere else to get this bivvy set up. But I'm leaving this spot. Like now. I don't know what's in that woodland. I don't know what was going on earlier, or the noises that I heard, what made me pack up. I'm not going to reset up camp. I'm just going to head off home. I'm too nervous.
We hope that whatever you heard walking around the woods doesn't follow you to your next campsite. Be careful out there, Dan. Number 4. This has been from YouTube channel 401 Files. Ben loves thought-provoking topics such as the UFO phenomenon, Bigfoot, and even the paranormal. He also loves being out in nature where he spends a lot of time exploring hot spots for evidence that these strange phenomena do exist. Tonight, he and a friend are exploring an abandoned military base, where he does in fact encounter some things he can't quite explain.
You do some filming, I'll do some filming. But do not leave this building. Right. Go into different rooms, just don't leave this building, because then we might get lost. No worries. But yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs and see what's going on up here. Yeah, all right, dude. So I've brought a friend of mine out tonight for this investigation. He's a guy that I actually met through doing the channel. He's a subscriber here on 401 Files. A real nice guy called James, shares very similar interests. And I was originally gonna do this investigation solo. But I know that when nightfall comes in an area like this, not only is it going to be extremely dangerous, it's going to be extremely creepy. And again, if I do get injured or he gets injured, it's always nice to have someone there who we can shout out to. You know, I've said it a million times before, but no matter how brave you think you are, when you're in these places and it's nighttime, it's absolutely terrifying.
Ben heads up the stairs to explore a little further. And not long after, he starts hearing noises from the other end of the corridor.
I don't know why we do this. Why do we do this? Like, why do we get into these places and put ourselves in situations like this? And realistically, the chances are we're not going to see anybody in these environments. Like, walking around here now, who else would be in this building? But that, on the flip side, makes it more scary, because if you do see somebody in this building, then that's a whole other level of creepy. James? James?
Ben definitely looks scared at this point, and his friend isn't answering.
James? It sounded like there was someone at the opposite end of the corridor. James! I'm gonna flip the camera around. I actually dare put my feet down on the glass, just in case there is someone in this building.
Unfortunately for Ben, James is not in this building.
James! I've just come out of that building that was absolutely terrifying. And then what I'm pretty convinced was footsteps at the opposite end of that corridor. But as I'm walking towards the car now, one of the more startling things is that James never called out when I shouted. Now, if he was close by, he would have 100% heard me. I mean, noise in these buildings echoes really, really loud.
It sounded like knocks at first, but then after listening to it again, it sort of sounds like someone walking up the steps. After heading outside, Ben grabs a few more creepy shots for his video. And then he sees a light twinkling in the dark from across the yard.
James! James! Oh my God. Mate, stay there. Am I glad I found you? Dude, I've been looking everywhere for you.
Maybe Ben heard a real person knocking, trying to warn him to get out. Or maybe he caught evidence of the real paranormal. Number 3. This is Jay from YouTube channel Visually Creeped. If you sub Jay's channel on YouTube, you can follow him on his wild adventures exploring haunted locations and everything in between. He's just an explorer that loves filming in scary places the average person wouldn't go. Tonight we're following Visually Creeped as he explores a haunted trail.
So if you guys remember the story that I was talking about in my last video, on this main trail, this married couple told me that they were walking this trail, and there is a legend of a spirit lady who, I guess, cries for her baby. She lost her baby. There's really not too much online about it. It's more like a legend. But when they were walking down this trail, and she got pulled by her hair and thrown down on the ground. That's on this trail right here. They will not come back to this place, so that's what kind of ignited this curiosity. I'm like, oh, I'll go walk through it. Might be a stupid decision at the end of the day.
Jay continues to explore the haunted trail, walking further and deeper into the woods as he goes.
You guys are not really gonna like see me use any type of equipment in here. I'm just more exploring, see if we see anything, and to challenge myself, because being in the woods at night, it's kind of spooky. So far, nothing's pulling my hair or anything like that. Oh,
Just as Jay thinks everything's fine, his backpack gets pulled violently, and he flies backwards and lands in the mud.
Someone just pulled my bag. My bag got pulled. My bag got pulled. Hold on. So far, nothing's pulling my hair or anything like that. Oh my God! What the? I just dropped it. Something pulled my bag. Yo, something pulled my bag. I was right here. My camera just dropped right there. Hold on. I just fell. Something pulled my bag. I don't know how to turn it up. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm freaking out right now. Hold on. I'm freaking out right now. Something pulled my backpack. I fell. I think there's nothing. There's no trees or nothing. Hold on. All my settings are... There's nothing around me that did there. I was on the... Oh God, give me a second. There is nobody around here. There is nothing that could have done that. Look at. There is nothing. There's nothing my bait could have got caught on in there. There's nothing. And what's crazy? Which way do I go? I think I go this way. Oh, dude, I don't even know. I was literally saying, I don't want to say it right now because I'm afraid. I'm not gonna. I'm afraid. I was seriously talking about nothing has pulled me yet. Hello? It happened right here. It legit felt like somebody grabbed the back of my bag and like yanked it, like yanked it. I fell backwards, like it took me off my feet. Maybe that's... I hate being this scared. I'm actually scared. I'm heading out, guys. Like I'm heading out. Like I'm...
But first you have to make it to your car. And away from the lady in the woods. Number 2. This is Jer Bear. He travels all around exploring the unknown. So if you like crazy adventures, spooky haunted, and abandoned exploration, head over to Bear's channel. Bear says this was the scariest night of his life, and he will never camp in this spot ever again. And you're about to find out why.
Bare minimum, guys. So some of you probably haven't even seen the other videos, but in those I've done some Bigfoot knocking. I've left them an offering of bananas, apples, did some woots. I did a Bigfoot call for the first time. I think it was pretty...
He keeps hearing noises right outside his tent, and it's beginning to spook him a little bit.
branch just fall there? Did you guys hear that? It's like right outside the tent. Check out the offering tree, maybe the lake. So stopped. There hasn't been nothing all night. Maybe something fell. Whew, that about gave me a heart attack. Alright, so I turned my light low and been sitting here probably maybe 10 minutes just listening. And nothing. So alright guys, so I'm going to take you all to the offering tree because I don't think I showed you that yet in this video. So those of you that haven't seen it are about to see it. Man, I could use a better flashlight too. There we go. That's more better. That's more better. Something seemed off. What the? That's just fall from up there. That's what I was telling you guys about the widow makers when you're pitching your tent. Like that was, I don't know what that was, but imagine if that was a monster limb now. What the? What is that noise coming from the lake? Oh yes, here we go. Here's the offering tree. Oh, I'd crap my pants if now there was something up there. I just got the chills even thinking about it. But yeah, so a couple videos ago, I left an offering. I left him a couple apples, banana, and then I don't know if he took them or another animal, but they're gone. Like there is no signs of anything now. Sorry guys, I think I'm gonna try to get a little bit of sleep, and if I wake back up, I'll check back in. If I don't wake back up, I'll see you in the morning.
But he does wake back up to some strange noises.
I just heard a...
getting closer.
I don't know if I was even all the way asleep or what, but there was a huge crash outside. Do you hear that? There's more than one. More than one. Crap, wrong way.
Someone or something is right outside of Bear's tent.
Something is standing right outside of the tent.
And I think it wants in.
It walked right up to the tent. Do you hear it? There it is again. What the heck is that? Oh.
He could leave, but he's kind of trapped inside of his tent at this point,
Throwing stuff at the tent.
not knowing what to do next.
I'm armed. Oh! I can hear it. So it's been about 5 minutes and I haven't heard anything. But my heart's still about to beat out of my chest, and I'm gonna take this opportunity and leave right now before whatever that was. Sounded like there was 2 of them. There's people, creatures, whatever that was. I am leaving before they come back. I do not feel safe. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not. Yeah, right now I hear nothing. I'm getting out of here.
Bear did in fact leave that night, and he didn't return back to the camp for about 7 days, only to discover something or someone threw a cinder block onto the tent and destroyed it. They also cut the tent to shreds.
So I'm not thinking Bigfoot no more. That was a psychopath. That was for sure a psychopath. So there's a freaking crazy person out here. Man, I'm feeling sick in my stomach. I just heard footsteps. I just heard footsteps over there. All right, we're getting out of here. You guys smash that like. I'm never camping in this spot.
I'll be following Exploring with Bear's channel in case he does go back. Coming up next, our #1 video. Hit the subscribe button right now, along with the notification bell. You'll get notified every time we upload a video. Don't miss another episode. Thank you guys for watching and supporting the channel every week. #1. This is Chris. He's a professional ghost hunter, paranormal researcher, and lover of all things terror and thrill. Tonight, Chris is doing some car camping in one of America's most haunted places, Purgatory Road.
I'm at Purgatory Road, one of the most haunted roads in all of America. And tonight, I'm alone. I'm all by myself. All I have with me here is this lovely Honda Accord, which I'm going to be sleeping inside of tonight. I literally have a blanket and some other goodies, but mostly just me and the car. That's it. So I'm here and I've decided that... Hello? Listen to how quiet it is out here in this forest. There's no wind, there's no cars, there's nothing. And again, driving out here is super far from the farm and anyone that I know, so I'm praying that no one really tries to come and mess with me, because it's public. This is like a public area. Anyone could come down here, but I don't want anyone to mess with me. That would suck. But now you guys can see where I am. Purgatory Road. There's a car. It's honestly like feels pretty comfortable right now. It's not terrible, but it's always different when you're by yourself. So, oh, okay, my light just flickered. That was cool.
Chris begins to hear noises in the woods.
Nice. So their spirit talker is on. Hello. Like I want to look, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Kind of creepy. 11. It's after 11. That is the time. We're in that hour right now, which is very strange. What are you trying to tell me? What the f was that? I swear to God, something just hissed at me. Who just hissed at me? I'm not going down there. Screw that. All right. That was freaky. That was real freaky. Show you guys. I'm not like... It's like a growl hiss or something. That could be wrong. All right. All right. All right. All right. It's gonna have me walking backwards here for a second. That was weird. Camera's not focusing. Please focus. Please focus, camera. Oh, I hit the record button on accident, so I guess we'll keep going with it. No, I didn't. Alright, I keep hearing footsteps behind me. There's something in the woods moving. It sounded like you might have breathed into my little device here, but again, I invite anything out here to please come talk into my device. I'll be able to hear what you say. You don't have to talk super loud, just whisper into my device, please. Get a lot of names. I don't always buy into the names just because it's interesting that it's just, what do they mean, right? I don't know what these names are, who they are, what they were. What the f was that? The problem is that my car is that way. That could have easily been something like bird, animal.
Gertrude.
Could have been Gertrude. Doesn't really make sense, but
Be fearful.
be fearful. I am fearful. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. It's like interesting to do stuff like this by yourself, and I always tell myself I'm never gonna do it. But when Dylan and TJ are both busy, what choice do I have? So here I am.
At this point, Chris hears a noise very close to him.
This. Fuck this. What was that? Like a shadow in there. I don't think that was human. I don't know what that was. But I'm not trying to stick around to find out. Safety number one, but you know, we're trying to camp, we're trying to do some stuff, so I'm gonna go back to the car for a second. I need to touch the car, my safety net, my transportation. I need to know that it's alive, that I'm safe. Okay, something right there in the woods. Mabel? Hi, Mabel. What are you, and why do you keep trying to scare me? Something is literally walking in the woods. I don't know what direction it's coming from, but something's walking in the woods. I just don't feel comfortable with that.
Back in the safety of his car, Chris leaves his camera running and his light on in case he captures anything while he's sleeping.
Hello? That was nothing, guys. That was nothing. Just gonna go to sleep now. Toodaloo.
About 1.5 hours later, Chris captures some strange events on his camera. What the f was that? 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 Hello? What the f? I think Chris got everything he came for and more that night on Purgatory Road. Please help the channel grow by subscribing. You can also be a huge help by liking the video and commenting. If you like these videos, visit our channel to browse other content and hit the notification bell to get notified every week when we upload a new video. Until next time, sweet dreams and
happy nightmares.
Hurry, let's see y'all.